Good afternoon, everyone. Before you come in the chat, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video. I see I have two of my buddies out in the chat. Welcome in, Romel, and welcome in, Laura. Good to see you. So, I have some things that you guys haven't seen yet. I just happened to get them out of the trunk last night. So we will have some different things that you have not seen before. And it should be exciting, or I'm excited anyway. So I hope everyone's having a good day. Winter time here in Indiana, but we can expect that. So we just have to ride the wave, ride the wave. So we will give it just a few more minutes for some people to come in. I do realize there is a lag associated with YouTube. And then we will start this glass extravaganza. Always like to leave a little bit of surprise in there. And so I do have an entire box back behind me full of goodies. And I'm really excited to share those with all of you. So, any goals or resolutions for the new year? Anyone? We always, if we call it a goal, it's a little bit different. If we call it a resolution, it never ever pans out. So I had a pretty good year in 2025. I did pretty well here on YouTube by going live. And that's the trick, you guys. You got to go live. And the more you go live, the more exposure you get. So I didn't have too bad of a year in 2025. But in 2026, I'm going to try to go live more often. It's all about that exposure, right? So I think we should all, as resellers, strive to go live more often. Little different content and stuff like that. I was thinking about coming on and showing some things about crochet to those who may be interested in it. I know that sometimes something new can be a little bit intimidating, and Romel says, my resolution is not to make any more. Well, sometimes when you call it a resolution, there's a lot of expectation that comes along with that. And if you kind of make it like a goal, then it kind of, we all need to have those goals to the betterment of ourselves, possibly, or to do the things that we put off in 2025. I think last year was definitely my year because I come out a blazing, and I don't deny, I don't regret a moment of that. So sometimes you have to load that and just run with it. I think a lot of times, hey, Amy, sweetheart, good to see you. Happy New Year to you. I'm back to work today after the holidays. I'm listening to the live in the background. Thank you so much, Amy. Yeah, my husband was off quite a while and he just went back today. So I'm sure my chihuahuas will miss him because they were so used to him being around. And that's their daddy. You can say daddy and they'll look right at him. So they're smart little boys and girls there. Hey, Crafting with Love, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I do have a box of goodies directly behind me that I'm going to get ready to start showing. You guys have seen a little bit of the things that I had before in lives, but this one I just got out of my trunk this last night, put it in a plastic box, and up the stairs I came, and I'm alive to tell about it. But yeah, it was pretty heavy. After a while, you get used to lifting things like that. So I'm glad to see everybody here. It really gives me great pleasure to see people come in the chat, especially those who I have not seen before. And I welcome everyone. Welcome in the chat. Just make sure everyone's nice to one another. I'm sure you will be, but you have to include that in there because someone will come in like Clint Eastwood or Barack Obama and really push your buttons. But we have Laura Miss Thor out there that has that hammer that will remove that from the chat because no one likes distraction or anything like that. Hello, Joanne. Welcome in, sweetheart. So Clint Eastwood, it seems that he has been making his rounds because he showed up on another channel. Mercy. Oh, Clint Eastwood, he's pretty popular, I guess. There's those 3 hammers right there. If she don't get you with one, there's another one. And if that don't work, there's that third one, right? But no, I'm sure that everyone will be cordial one to another. I've really not ever had any problems except Laura said, I'm going to make his day. Yeah. Aloha Adventures from Shelby. Welcome in. I think you're from... Okay, I know who Shelby is. So what we're having on the menu this afternoon is, and welcome in Miss Shelby, is dinner and a movie appetizer. Slinky Dog's main Pizza Planet pizza sides, Mr. Potato Chips Cowboy Baked Bean dessert, and Green Aliens drink. Miss Nesbitt's iced tea. Well, that sounds good, Shelby. We're going to need a lot of nutrition for these rounds that are about to go down. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here, Shelby. And Shelby is not a bot. So she comes in and serves us the resellers that are getting ready to start their sale. And we appreciate Shelby. Thank you so much. But we'll give it just a few more minutes before the goodies they are coming. A lot of these things I'll have to Google because I'm really not for sure what the tech. I usually take pictures of them before I buy them. But what this is I think it's good to learn things, and hey, we learn new things every day, and that's what it's about. Is the learning curve, seeing beautiful things, and yes, it is about the pretty. You know, that's what I kind of focus on. And Romel, if you're still out there, look at this beautiful lucite bracelet. Isn't that beautiful? That is lucite, and I bought that from Bruce and Dennis. And the necklace as well, and that beautiful, just got it today. So I changed my mind 1,000 times on what I'm going to wear. So I thought, but this is so beautiful, and it's faceted, and that's what I love about it. Plus the age of it. We know lucite. I think lucite was made by the DuPont company, I believe. And there's lucite, bakelite, and what's that third one? You can never remember anything. Lucite, bakelite, celluloid. The memory did kick in. And it's so good to see everyone. And we are going to get started because the new year is young. And by the way, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope your new year is blessed with love and peace and prosperity. And that's what we all want to see in the new year. So thank you, R&R. I especially like the there's your clasp right there. Thank you, Romel. Okay, let's get started with something good here. Let me dig into my goodies here. think we'll bring this one up first. Man, these are fresh off the press. Okay, let me find another piece to that. Set that out. I'm a digging, have patience. Okay, where is that piece? So we have this has no marking on it, but I believe we do have an older piece. It looks to be like a child, probably a little boy. On the cart, it does open, and here's your inside. There is no markings on this piece. Here's your bottom. And really, I do not know. I'm getting ready to take a picture so we can. I know it's old. It's obvious that it's old. You can tell by looking at it that it is old. So we're going to take a quick picture and we're going to nail down exactly what we're looking at here. Once my phone cooperates, let's see. Let's take a picture. I had all my apps condensed with this new thing on the phone. Let's hope that it does. Hey, Vancouver's Land Hippie Chick. Welcome in. You're new to my chat. Welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. And Happy New Year. And thank you for being here. We're going to make a picture of this amazing piece. And there's our Black Widow. Welcome in, sweetheart. And Happy New Year. This is what we're looking at. And we're going to do a Google shot of that. We know it's old, you can tell. So we're going to do a Google shot and we're going to find out exactly. I think we will start this at, let's start this at 12. Thank you so much, Vancouver. We appreciate that. We're going to start it at 12. It is old. It is some sort of container. Come on, phone. Set it off to the side here and get it to cooperate. What is... All right. You're too new to be acting up. Okay, here we go. And it's 12. This is really a nice piece, guys. I had the feeling that it was, so I went ahead and picked it up. Let's go ahead and do a Google search on this lovely piece, and we will find. Oh, this is a Nesco, and I'm surprised it's not marked, guys. But it's not. It is a Nesco. It is a beautiful piece. It is a vintage Nesco lidded trinket dish, and that says cherub, but I don't see no wings on it. So let's get into more detail on this and just see. It says a cherub boy, but I thought cherubs had wings. And I will get down. This is from, it is a vintage Nesco lidded trinket dish, cherub boy with wheelbarrow from the 1950s, guys. And it is a beautiful piece. Let's see what else they're saying about it. So it is old. It was vintage, but it's a Nesco, but it is not marked as such. So let me scroll through here and see. And neither is this one. Wait a minute. But it is a Nesco, not marked, but beautiful with a cherub with his wheelbarrow. And then it's kind of like ceramic and it's green. Just a beautiful, beautiful representation of the 1950s. Very detailed in its, like I said, where's the wings at? And here's the other side. It is ceramic, a beautiful piece. So I have no idea why it's not marked a Nesco, but it is definitely a Nesco. Let me go in here and see what else it says. But I was wondering where his wings were. But yes, it is from the 1950s. So it has survived a lot of years without getting beaten and banged up. But there he is. We know that Enesco is a very collectible brand. And we'll give it just a few more minutes because sometimes there's a lag. There's no chips or cracks anywhere on this beautiful piece. And here is the inside of it. Let me give you a measurement like I should have done before I showed it. But hey, for everything there is a season. Okay, he is approximately from his little cart to his little, we'll go with the head, it's 7 inches. It is approximately just a smidge over between 3 and 3.5 inches. It is a beautiful piece. So there's that right there. So, and anyone watching after the fact that sees something that they would like, just contact me at my email in the corner, and I will take care of that. So we will set him somewhere safe. So next up we have, oh my God, this thing weighs a ton. We have you've probably seen this in a short. As a matter of fact, I know you saw it in a short because this, guys, is a vase, and it is from Poland. It is a nice vase. And here we have it. And where's that Poland mark at? Aha. Still equipped. And it says Polonia lead crystal, 24% PBO, made in Poland. So there is your mark. I'm going to start this at 15. I believe you are getting a deal because it still has its sticker right there. Polonia. I'll give you a measurement on it. It is lead crystal. It is very heavy. So we're looking at about just a smidge off of 10 inches. Thank you, Joanne. And it is lead crystal. Look at the intricate detailing in that. And this one's starting at 15. And this could go for far more than what I'm asking for it. Just saying. Notice the leaves on that, the intricate swirling going up the top. Good weapon. It is vintage. Thank you, Amy. This is vintage. If you hit somebody with it, it would knock them out. We don't want to do that unless we have to. No, I'm kidding. And so from the bottom to the top, we're looking at a 9-inch depth on this. And we will Google shot it as if Poland wasn't impressive enough with the sticker on there, Polonia. I'm going to take a shot of this, and I know we'll find out. And it is gorgeous. Look how beautiful that is. Right. So the Black Widow is in at 15. She knows what she's looking at. So let's take a picture so we can rather entice all apps. And I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you for being here. I changed the app setup on my phone. Alrighty then. Let's take a quick picture so we can find out maybe what year that this gorgeous flowing vase is from. Black Widow, this is real. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. Well, thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. We're getting ready to Google this amazing vase with the sticker from Poland. I want to try to find an age on it. It's beautiful, and it's got weight to it. I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I just want to let you know that it does have weight to it. So it's going to be a little heavy, but how beautiful is that? So here we go. Made in, let's see, it's not giving me much here, guys, but let's see. It's a Polonia lead crystal 24% base made in Poland. 70 it does not say what year that could be from, but we're not going to quibble. Hey, Selena, sweetheart, welcome in. But as you know, lead crystal is heavy. So we have the Black Widow in for that $15 bid. That's amazing, guys. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? Maybe I'm a little prejudiced because I picked it out. So we're going to give you guys another look. We have a Black Widow in at 15, looking for 17 or better. For the lag, we'll give it just a few minutes because we know sometimes there is a lag. Very beautiful. Let me move it in and back. Hey, Selena, thank you for coming in, sweetheart, and Happy New Year to you. So we're going to start calling this down. So whoever that, I know it's old by that right there. We're going to call her down because, hey, we got things to get to, right? So we're going to call this down for Black Widow. We need 17 or better if there's any other interest. And we're going to go once to Black Widow for $15. What a deal. This is beautiful. Going twice. Final and last call. That thing's gorgeous. And we are sold to Black Widow for that $30. You got your little thing right there. Polonia. And we are sold to Black Widow. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. It's sometimes the things on these cameras do not do justice. And it does weigh a lot, and it will probably ship by itself because there would be no way that I would take a chance on that getting messed up. And thank you so much. Okay. Sometimes you have to exercise caution when you, y'all, at Black Widow, you probably ship some glass in your day. Alrighty then. What a deal was, how big of a deal was that? Probably a real big one. So we will put your name in that. And we'll sit it over here. You notice how my voice is strained as I lift this bad boy, but it is just so beautiful. Now we're going back into the depths once again. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this beauty. Here, like I said, this stock is so fresh that I just got it out of my trunk last night. No one has seen it. Sometimes you have to leave a little bit of intrigue there, you know what I mean? So I carried a few pieces at a time into the house because unless I'm into bodybuilding, I didn't think that was a good idea. So look at what we have here. And I recognize that pattern. I have sold different pieces like this before. More than likely, it's a compote. Look at that starburst on the bottom. I'll give you a measurement. We'll take a picture because I don't know what it is. All I knew is that it was beautiful. And it was coming home with me, 4.5 inches tall. Okay, let's lower Z camera. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm finding out what it is right along with you. I know it's old. It has to be. And I think I've had pieces like this before. Let's find that camera. But I always like people to know what they're getting with the good lighting so I can get a good picture. What is wrong with my the minute I asked what was wrong with it, it cooperated. Okay. So we are about to find out all about this beautiful piece, and it is a sight to behold. Look at that. So, on now. Selena said, I'm gathering stuff for my office. I'm doing an English library with a twist. Selena, when you do that, make sure you put something on YouTube about it so we can see. We're curious. Sounds nice, though. All right. Oh, dear me. This is Imperial Glass, and I have had Imperial Glass, and we're going to start this at 10. It is antique Imperial Glass. It's not just any glass. And I'm going to let me read more about it. So we have an Imperial Glass piece here. Oh my gosh, this is a 5-inch antique Imperial Glass compote footed jelly circa 1900s EAPG Hobstar 302 flower clear cut diamonds, diamond arches, star footed hex stem. Boy, that's a mouthful, isn't it? So we're looking at an antique, not vintage. And I've had pieces like this before, but this is antique. That's a pretty good price for something that hails from the 1900s, just saying. Isn't that beautiful? But I have had Imperial Glass pieces before. It is a jelly compote, and it is gorgeous. You do have that little flowing little design right there. Black Widow says 10. You don't have to nudge her to get her attention. But okay, we have the Black Widow in at that $10 bid. Now we go to $2 increments. The next bid will have to be $12 on this beautiful piece. And so if there's any interest on this antique circa 1900s, now would be the time to come in. But it is Imperial Glass. I've had pieces like this before. I guess it kind of jogged my memory a little bit. So Black Widow is in at that $10 bid. How beautiful is that? We're going to start counting her, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go once to the Black Widow for that $10 bid. And there's Miss Vinny. Happy New Year, sweetheart, and welcome in. So we're going to go once to the Black Widow for that $10 bid. Going twice to Black Widow for that $10 bid. Final and last call on this beautiful ruffled piece. Very gorgeous. I thought the bottom was amazing. Fair warning. And we are sold to the Black Widow, and congratulations. I love that starburst. And that actually, you can feel how this is a special piece, you guys. And we are sold to Black Widow. She's in that glass buying. But Black Widow is the one that talked me into having this sale. She asked me when I was going to have a sale, so I felt so compelled to have this. So Black Widow said she can convince you now. Said when she wants something, she will convince you, right? $10. Congratulations, sweetheart. That is just, I've never seen anything like it. $10 to the Black Widow, and it's a beautiful piece. Once I can get it to cooperate, let me find my tape here. And I'm so glad you guys are here and that you are doing well in this new year, and looking forward to having you in the future come in and be a part of the channel as well as the selling. I appreciate that very much. Let's set it right back here behind. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, next. We have the very eloquent swan. Thank you, Minnie. I bought that from Bundren's Treasure Chest. And as a matter of fact, I just got it. And then I got this lucite bracelet as well. I thought it was different. I'm so glad that last year's over with 2 new journeys and beginnings. Amen, Selena. I agree 100%. We're in another year. We should let all that, I'm sure that maybe some of you had some things happen, and it's just good to know that we get another year. We're alive, we're breathing. Thank you, Minnie. I mean, Laura, that's one of those times when I'm thinking Minnie and, thinking Laura and saying Minnie. So I'm sure all of you, just try to let all of it go. Thank God for those little things and those blessings, and no one ever got anywhere looking in the rearview mirror. So we must trudge on, and we get another, like I said, we get another opportunity to make our mark, whether it be our goals or whatever. And it's just so good that that we have another year to work on things that we might have postponed the previous year, and just to be able to just be glad to be alive and here and enjoy our lives, especially in auctions like me. So next up we have this. I'm sure you saw that in a short, and I'm going to pull that up because I don't remember what it is, but I like to give the full details so people will know exactly what they are getting. Let me go to my never hurts to be camera. Where's my gallery? I don't know if setting this up differently was a blessing or a curse. Here we go. There's too many apps and too many. Let's see if I can find it. All right, here we go. As you know, it is a swan. It's in excellent condition. And this is a classic, guys. Our mothers and grandmothers probably had this piece. I think I can remember my stepmother having this, but in a larger capacity. It was bigger. And I'm going to tell you what it is. The evasive swan. Thank you, Selena. Isn't that pretty? So this is vintage Jeanette glass flashed Ambergina glass swan. Let me see if we can nail down a date on this. Somebody must think it's pretty special on eBay here, because they really got a... And what it is, it's a powder thing from back in the day. And Swan Jeanette Glass Company powder candy bowl boasts a beautiful Ambergina color and is made of high quality glass. So let's go ahead and start this one at 12 as well, because not only are you getting beauty, you're getting amber. Thank you, Minnie. Ambergina glass. I don't know exactly from what year this is from. Selena says, you know me, thinking outside the box. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. It just sparks one's imagination. It's in really good condition. There's no chips or cracks on it. Minnie said 12, and while Minnie said that, let's measure this. So, I think my stepmother had one of these, but it was bigger. It's a smidge over 4.5 inches. It's a beautiful swan. It's in great shape. It's approximately about almost an inch and almost a half, and it's really pretty. And there's Jason. Welcome in, sweetheart. Appreciate you being here. And currently, and Happy New Year! Yay! Minnie said 12 and pay attention. So Minnie did say 12 on this amber. I've got other Ambergina pieces, just saying. So Minnie is in at 12. Good to see you, Jason. You're a sweetheart. We all love you. You're just one of those perfect human beings. And they said perfection was on the other side, but isn't it beautiful? So if there are any other interest in this, now would be the time because we are going to call this down. There's your bottom. I like how the Ambergina is different shades, like you have your red, and then it goes down into this yellow and almost an amber color. So we're going to go once, two. Yeah, let me see. Let me take a ring off. Laura, let's see, maybe not that ring. Let's try this ring. So, depending upon what it is, a ring can absolutely fit over that. If you're like me, you've got jewelry all over the house. So we're going to go once to Minnie for that $12 bid. How did I get that on there? Here, maybe I need to do it this way. Duh. That's a great idea. We're going to go twice to Minnie for that $12 bid. Third and final call to Miss Minnie. How beautiful. You could actually put, I don't know, it's kind of an indentation. Fair warning and very last call, y'all. And we are sold to Minnie for $12. How beautiful is that? Congratulations, Miss Minnie. That is yours. I think there have been larger versions of this exact piece, but I think my stepmother had one. Congratulations, sweetie. What a deal is that? So we will tuck that safely down in there. We don't want any more breakage like we did body powder. We had a faux pas the last time. We don't want to have any more of them. Okay, now. Okay, do we have anybody out there that collects Avon? Specifically hobnail Avon. I haven't seen these. Somebody's getting ready. Oh my goodness. These are going to be a little bit higher, guys, because of the collectability of these pieces. And so I have a set of 4. Hello, Mr. Stephanie. Welcome in and Happy New Year, sweetheart. I think I've seen you in different chats. Welcome in, sweetie. These are Avon, and they are your plates type thing. They are very vintage, as we know. Avon, what glass company was that? Oh my God, it just went right out of my mind. I think I lost my mind for the new year. Wheaton, okay, gotcha. Wheaton Glass did manufacture these exact plates, if I can get, for Avon. They were in cooperation. Wheaton Glass Company is in New Jersey. Yes, Miss Amy, that is Cape Cod. And I have 4 of them. I'll give you a measurement while I think about what I'm going to do. That is glorious. There's your Avon right. Talk about not being able to show something. There's your Avon mark right there. I'll give you a measurement. I was surprised. I said, "Oh, I know what that is. Let me confirm here. They are 7¼ inches. There are 4 of these, and guys, these are going to be a little bit higher. Let me see. We're going to have to start. Hey, Stephanie Groves, welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. And your laptop is freezing up. Oh, dear. I'm going to do 4 of these at $18. And I really think that's a deal. Look at what you're getting. This was made specifically by Wheaton Glass Company for Avon, and I do have 4 of them. They are in pristine condition, and there's 4 of them, and they do have weight to them. And notice the beautiful scalloping on those. That is gorgeous. And we have a total of 4 in excellent condition. Minnie said hers has been freezing too. 4 for 18. So actually, in namesake, even if these, they're like $5 a piece, there's 5, 10, 15, 20, and you're getting $2 off. And I think that's an excellent deal, just saying. So she would think that, wouldn't she? But you're getting 4 of those in pristine condition. I know a lot of people, I think Cape Cod, if I'm not mistaken, came out in the 70s. It could be 60s, I'm not for sure. But they are in pristine condition. Thank you, Laura, for dropping that email. Ready to go to their new home, to that person that may be looking for something like this. And all of you watching that collect Cape Cod and you are interested, if these do not sell, you can contact me at my email in the corner there. This might just very well be the pieces that you're looking for. I mean, these would be even beautiful displayed in an easel. And Laura makes easels out of forks. How amazing would that be to set those up, and maybe in what am I thinking about? One of those cases with glass and have them setting up would be beautiful. Oh yes, I definitely agree. So if you change your mind and you decide, gee, I shouldn't have passed those up, just contact me by my email. And Black Widow said, don't you dare. So Black Widow is in at 18 because I think she saw something. And I don't blame her. So we have the Black Widow channel in at that $18 bid for 4 of these beautiful Avon Cape Cod plates. So if you're thinking about it, now would be the time to come in on these. They are beautiful. If not, we're going to start calling this down for Black Widow so we can move on to other things. So I'm not seeing any other interest in the chat. I'd mix those with milk glass on the table. Oh, wouldn't that be pretty? We're going to start calling her down. We're going to go once to the Black Widow for that $18 bid. We're going to go twice to Black Widow for that $18 bid. If anyone else comes in, it's going to have to be $20. We're going to go a final and last call to Black Widow. And it looks like she's going to have a lot of goodies coming. Fair warning, fair warning. And we are sold to the Black Widow channel for $18. Congratulations, Black Widow. Those are yours, and they're really beautiful. Congratulations. And I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. This pen's not wanting to. Hey, Tracy, welcome in, sweetie. It's so good to see ya. Yeah, we get to start all over in the new year and make our dreams come true. Yes, you do, Black Widow, and it is wrapped up, completely sealed up, and ready for your approval. So it'll be ready to go. It'll go out so fast your nail polish won't have time to dry. She's like, boy, she's something else. Yes, ma'am. It'll be ready to roll. She's like, how does this lady come up with all this stuff? Okay. Moving on. Are you guys tired of seeing Ambergina glass? I think you guys like it, so I'm going to throw this one up here just for the heck of it. Let's see. For those who like, now this would be good for a collector, just saying that has several pieces of this or several pieces in their future. Just saying. So listen to her. She's making predictions for 2025. Look at this. Just feast your eyes upon the beauty of that bad boy. And as usual, it is old. That's what I like to do when I go thrifting. I always like to get those vintage pieces. Boom, there it is. And as you can see, the gradual fading from the yellowish amber color into the sort of reddish. Let me get a picture of it so that we know it's Ambergina, but it might. Where's my phone? Am I losing it or what? But it might be old, and we want to find out. Where is my phone, for Pete's sakes? I'm the only one that can lose a phone on a desk that big, just saying. Where is my phone? Did I lay it? Did anybody watch me when I had my phone? Because I need all the watching I can get. Thank you so much. You're saying, does she have that much junk on her desk that it's that bad? Yeah. Just saying, it's terrible. What did I do with my phone? It couldn't have walked. Hey, Shannon. Yeah. Call my phone. Isn't this awful? You lose your phone. And then the chihuahuas. Never mind. Oh, my God. I think at the tender age of 29, I think I'm losing it. Hey, John. Welcome in, sweetie. I am losing it. But I found it. Shannon. Thanks. Would you fix Mom some coffee? 7 inches long, and it is, let's get the necessities, 2 inches deep. Good to see you, Dawn, and Happy New Year. Laura brings a good point up. Yes, I think it does. Let's make a picture. It does. It's the same Ambergina pattern. Let's get a quick little look-see. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always curious about the year of something. So, I seem to befall a lot of these pieces for some reason. It must have been the year to clean out grandma's closet or something because I seem to get a lot of these. Let's see, let's do a Google search. I know it's Ambergina, but I want specifics just like everyone else does. This is from the, no, that's not it. I guess it is ruffled. It is a 1960s Ambergina ruffled footed centerpiece. Now, it doesn't say the year. No, wait a minute. It's more than that. Oh my goodness, we've fallen into a gold mine. Okay. This is a Jeanette Glass Ambergina pattern Fentic, and it's been discontinued, guys. You cannot get this anymore. And it's the same pattern, Ambergina by Jeanette. So it is in that same family. So, and it is footed 7 inches. So now, I think I'll do this one at 12. Just check that out, that Jeanette Ambergina. It is from the same family of glass that the swan was from. For the exception, the little red on the bottom is reversed, but it's the same stuff, and that's Minnie's. Very beautiful bowl. Only to those who, Minnie's going to start a collection, so we have Minnie in. Thank you, Dawn. Minnie in at that $12 bid. Minnie likes footed things, I've noticed, which is nothing wrong with that. So if anyone else bids, we need to see a $14 bid. If not, we're going to call this beautiful piece down. More than likely, it was from the same genre the swan was. What was? I can't even talk. So we're going to go once too many for $12. Twice too many for that $12 bid. Final and last call to Miss Minnie for this beautiful Jeanette Ambergina piece. Fair warning. And we are sold to Miss Minnie for 12. Congratulations. That is gorgeous. And it looks like Minnie is going to have a nice Ambergina collection because your girl has more, just saying. So she would have something else now, wouldn't she? Oh my gosh. This is crazy, guys. I do have more of it. Congrats, Minnie. I try to do things. I have a habit of matching things, and when I go and I see something, I try to match it with some other pieces because I think it does go a long way. And people like to collect. I mean, I'm a collector of jewelry because I'm practically wading through it. Just saying. Okay, guys, here comes the Feast de la Resistance. I had jewelry in there too. What do we have here? Tell us that I think that may be, I think this is the same thing. Drowning literally. I need to quit hoarding and start sorting, right? But isn't that beautiful? It's a compote, and I think it's the same thing but we're going to check it out. Isn't that, look at that. Can you believe how they got that in there and then went down to that and then gradually went into that? Hey, Dana, Happy New Year, sweetheart. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. We're just going to do this just to verify. We always like to verify what's going on here. We'll take a quick shot. This is beautiful. I have never seen something so, I don't know, you got yellow, and then at the top of that, it stems out into some, that's amazing right there. If I do say, not because I picked it out. It is amazing, amazing piece. And I have something similar. So let's take a look. Thank you. Nothing like some hot coffee there. Good for what? Let's see. Come on. I think this may be even more special than this is. This is in the Ambergina family. It is vintage, and it's called Vintage Ambergina Daisy Button Compote Candy Dish. Let me see if they give us a year out of curiosity. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm not seeing no, but that's all it says. Vintage Ambergina. The pattern is Daisy Button Compote. So we're going to start this one at 12 too. Well, Tammy, it doesn't have a lid. It probably did at one time. I don't think it did. But the lid is missing, but they call it a compote / candy dish. It may have at one time, judging from that lip on that, and maybe somewhere along the way it got separated from its partner. And Tammy said 12. She likes that as well. It is a beautiful, I just love how you have red, it goes down into yellow. Minnie said 14. So we have Minnie in at 14. We need to see 16 if anyone else for that next bid. It's a beauty, guys. It really is. But there probably was a lid at one time, but it just, I seen it and I'm like, wow, whoa. And Tammy is in for 16. It is quite impressive, guys. It really is. Minnie says 18. Let me give you a measurement. It is approximately 5 inches tall, almost 2.5 inches deep, and Miss Tammy is out. Thank you for your bids, Tammy. So we still have Minnie at that $18 bid. I smell a collection coming on. So there we are. So if there's any other interest, we need to see a $20 bid. If not, we are going to call this down for Minnie. She's going to have a really pretty collection there. So we're going to go once to Minnie for $18. We're going to go twice to Minnie. Final and last call. That is gorgeous. Look at the light beam off of that beautiful thing. Fair warning, fair warning. Hey, Homeschool Lou, welcome in and Happy New Year to you. And thank you so much for being here. So, this is going to Minnie for that $18 bid. Congratulations, we are sold, sold, sold. Thank you very much, Minnie. That is stunning. And that's going to Minnie. All righty then. Thank you so much. I'm telling you guys, I got another piece of this around here somewhere, and if I find it, man, I got to do some major overhaul in here. It's crazy in here. You know how you get things and they begin to accumulate, and your husband says, "Well, where are you going to put that?" I said, "Fear not, there's always a way, right? Always." So let's do some glassware. I think we're ready to for that fancy. Come out of there. Look what I have here. And I have four of them. I'm not really for sure what they are, but we'll make a picture. Picture's worth 1,000 words, it's what they say. Those are nice little, oh Lord, I found something else. Here, let me take that out. I found something else. Ooh, and it's glassy. So I have these 4 cups. I'm not for sure. Let's take a quick shot of these and find out exactly what the pattern looks familiar. Does that look familiar? I know one thing, it's old. Does that look familiar to anyone out there? That pattern? It looks familiar, but I just can't pinpoint. And as I looked over there, I seen two more things. What a night this is going to be. I know, Dana, we are, as females, we are collectors, that's for sure. Alrighty then. So, we have these four beautiful glasses, and I'm not for sure what they are, but I have seen this pattern. But for verification reasons, we'll take a picture of it. Looks very familiar, like I've seen it before somewhere. And we will see what we have. Usually, I like to buy things in pairs if I can, or more an even number, so to speak. So, we got some Anchor Hawking Wexford Vintage. Dear me, let me see what they're asking for these. Not that I'm going to go by that, but just out of curiosity. That's what they are. They're that fancy smancy stuff. Wexford is what they're called. And they are water goblets. And they do come in green also. I just have the clear. So I will go $10 for for everything you see here. 10. Starting bid $10. As you know, they are Wexford. There are 4. Yeah, they're cut. They have like a this here is really textured right there. There's your bottom. They're vintage, and Amy said, I think I like those. So we have Amy in at that $10 bid. They are stunning. They're vintage. And are you guys like me? Do you get real quivery when you see beautiful glass? So Amy is in at 10. Very intricate detailing on that one. This stands out here. So if anyone else is interested, we need to see a $12 bid in the chat. They are beautiful. You do have 4. Very lovely. I don't know what year they come from. So if there's any interest, would be the time to come in. If you are interested. If not, we're going to call this down. Laura says, I think cut to clear is for flash glass, but I could be wrong. And I don't even know that question, but it is cut what you would call cut because the diamond pattern, not the well, yeah, the diamond pattern. And they are beautiful. Boy, I thought, guys, I almost thought I found the matching picture to it, and I was really excited, but come to find out it wasn't a picture of water like that matched it. But boy, I was excited at the concept of that. So we're going to start calling these beautiful glasses Westward Down for Miss Amy. We're going to go once to Amy for that $10 bid. We're going to go twice to Amy for that $10 bid. Vintage, beautiful. Final and last call on this beautiful 4-piece set of glassware. And we are sold to Miss Amy for that $10 bid, and that's a real good deal on that one. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let me get my ducks in a row here. Amy. Okay. Like I said, I thought that I located the matching picture to that, and I was really excited. But come to find out, it was some kind of a vase. And then to look at it, it didn't match. You're very welcome, Amy, and thank you so much. Let's put these beauties off to the side. Do we have any bird lovers out there? I haven't even Googled this yet. This was part of the hoard that I brung home the last time. Look what we have. Well, that's odd. Look what we have here. We have a pelican, and I'm not really for sure. I would think that this would be similar to a paperweight or just a set around doodad or whatever you want to call it. But we have a glass pelican. I'm going to take a notice. Look at the color in that. And there's this little tail feather in the back, and he is on a base right there. Let me make a quick picture. And let's see what we have here. Because it could be something special, and I may not realize it. But then again, it may not be, but we'll never know. Let's see. Alrighty then. We'll find out what type of glass he is. It is a paperweight, as a matter of fact. You know what, guys? There's a fish in there. Here, let me turn it this way so you can see it. See that fish in there? That is an actual, I mean, not a real fish, but a fish in there. This is an art glass pelican. You guys probably wonder what was she looking at, but that's what I was looking at. It does have an actual fish in there, and it is a paper. Holy cow! Murano style art glass pelican paperweight fish and mouth Murano style. So we will do him at. We'll start him at $10, and that is cheap. I'm telling you. He is a paperweight. I do know that people collect paperweights, but there he is with his catch in his mouth. Let me turn it around. With see, he caught his dinner right there. Tammy likes him. She goes, "I'm going to go in there for 10." There's that part of it. He's so colorful, but yeah, he was a paperweight. My nose is itching. My father-in-law said, "Rich, when your nose itches, rich kinfolk are coming." So that is very unique with the fish in there. So we have Tammy at that $10 bid. If there's any other interest, you have to go to 12 with his dinner in there. He hasn't quite digested yet. If not, we are going to start calling him down for Tammy. Isn't that neat? You guys probably thought, well, what is she looking at? But there was a fish in there. That was odd. Isn't it cool? So we're going to go once to Tammy for that $10 bid. That's a really cool paperweight. We're going to go twice to Miss Tammy for that $10 bid. Final and last call. And we are sold to Miss Tammy for $10. Congratulations. And Tammy, I don't think I have your information. If you don't mind, send your information to that email address. Need your name, address, and your email. And this is sold to Miss Tammy, and that is very unique to a collector that likes to collect. That's very different. And we are sold to Tammy. Congratulations, sweetie. Start here on the bottom. Let me get the right name to Walmax. And once you register, your name will be in the system. It's not necessary to do it anymore. And you're in there, and you can come in and just bid till your heart's content. You won't have to worry about then. Oh, that's what would get me, that I would be so into an auction, and then I'd have to do my information, and I'd be doing it real fast so I wouldn't miss nothing. So that goes to Miss Tammy, and we'll keep him right there for you. Now, let's see. I have got oodles and scads of things around here. Let me see. Boy, there'd be a feeding frenzy on this bad boy. Call me crazy. I'm going to bring this up. And y'all know abalone is an is getting, it cannot be I think it's abalone. It cannot be harvested anymore. And I'm about to bring something up that's going to really spark some interest, just saying. Look at that. You have an abalone shell, and it is beautiful. It has very nice coloring to it. And I know the abalone is sought after. We're going to start this at 12 because, hey, it's abalone is getting to where it's an endangered species. It cannot be taken anymore from its where it lives, and it is beautiful. Look at that color. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it's not small. It's a bigger one, and the abalone is going to be harder to get one because they're not allowed to hunt it anymore. It's almost right at 5.5 inches, and then he says, "I like abalone," so she said 12. Isn't that amazing? The color. I think the most spectacular thing about this is that color that goes way down in there. So I'm seeing many at that $12 bid. There's the other part of it right there. Can't believe I'm selling this, but hey, que sera, sera. So if anyone else is interested, the next bid will have to be $14. If not, we're going to sell this to Miss Minnie. It's pierced. Good point, Laura. It's really pierced. Look at all those holes in that. That occurred naturally, but I think no, it may not have, guys. Does anyone know if that could have happened naturally, or what's you guys' take on that? Minnie said y'all can talk about that later. Start calling it down. So we're gonna go once too many. Four. Yeah, you could hang it. Yeah, for that $12 bid. Yeah, you would have to start down on the second one, going twice too many for that $12 bid. Final and last call for $12 too many. The color is really amazing. And we are going to be sold to Miss Minnie for $12. Congratulations. Yeah, that's quite the specimen there. Quite the specimen. And congratulations, Minnie. Thank you so much. We'll just place that right in the middle there. And it's even, look, it's even up on here as well. So it's not only in the middle, it's on the edges as well. Let's go ahead and set this over here for Miss Minnie. So let's see here. Set her there for a minute. Let's see what's in here. We'll do some brooches. I've got quite a few brooches, and I think we need to do those. Man, I don't even, brooch should be my middle name. I mean, I've got a lot of them. Let me find my board. Oh, wait a minute. I got more glass too. Let's see. Where is my board at? Let's see here. Alrighty then. Let me scooch this up just a little bit. There we go. So we're getting ready to do some brooches, and these are going to be $5 a piece. $5. There we go. So I'm going to put some brooches out here, and they're going to be $5 a piece. Buy it now because they need to go. And some of these are rather old as well. All right, we have this, which looks suspiciously like Avon, but I don't see a mark. This beautiful one right here with the little like porcelain type roses on it right there. There's that one. That'll be number one. Then we have this beautiful, and it is old, and is it marked? Nope. Then we have this beautiful basket with yellow enameled flowers on it. Let me get it to where it'll focus right. They're yellow. That's number two. Number three, this is old as well. You can tell by the back of it. And you have your little, it's gold tone. You have your little faux pearls. Isn't that beautiful? That's number three. Let's see here. Oh man, this is gonna be something else. Here's one that is just absolutely stunning with those AB glass crystals in it. An older one, a smaller brooch. That's number four. And this is a Monet, guys, and it's an old Monet. There is your leaf right there. Your Monet is on the bottom. They're not really big, but that is a Monet. That's number five. Moving on. Jiminy Crickets, I didn't realize I had this many. There we have another smaller brooch right there. Let's see if I can hold it, and it is older. There's that one. Right there. Moving on. Then we have this little beauty right here. These are smaller ones, but they are pretty. A lot of these, you can get one of those necklace things where you can turn them in and wear them as a pendant. What's that? Let's see here. It pertains to Christmas. I don't want to put that out there. Then we have this one right here that is gold tone in good shape. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are going to Miss Black Widow. And naturally, I'm going to have to replace them. I can't leave it bare. Then we have the classic bow. And it says, I don't say anything until I get a good look at it. Let's see here, guys. Dummy, you got something right in front of you. Then we have a Leah. It's Lia. I don't ever recall Leah making brooches. Do you guys, Leah Sophia? But it says Lia, and it is a bow, and stay there. We have a bow in gold tone. Isn't that beautiful? So we will put that in 3 and 4's place. I have more, I'm sure. Let's go over this way. Only the ones that I'm willing to, let's see here. Listen to her that she's willing. Or I lost my bracelet with the purple bead you made me around Christmas because I didn't fasten it. Safety chain. I'm still looking. Hope it's in a box, still going through stuff. Okay, let's add more. Oh, Lord. Here's another beauty right here with those beautiful AB crystals. We'll put that on number 4. Then, well, I hope you find it, Tammy, because that can be so frustrating when you cannot find something. And then we have this older one here. That will be number 9. Many wants number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The leaf. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good choices, Miss Minnie. Those are beauties. Now we're going to have to replace. We'll move this one up here. We're going to have to go and replenish. So here's one that is an older brooch, but it is like a cameo. If I can get it in my hand, is like a cameo. Hey, Lucy, sweetheart, welcome in. Is like a cameo. More than likely, she is resin. She is good size. We'll put her up here in spot number 3. Good to see you, Lucy. Happy New Year, sweetie. Good to see you. Then, ouch. Not ouch, but I got stuck. I think this one is a vintage Avon brooch, and it could be worn as it's hard to get a hold of them, as a pendant or a brooch. It is Avon, it is older. Right over here is where you have your bell where you can put a necklace through it, and this is vintage Avon. You want 3, Minnie, as well? 1, 2, 3. That's old. I'm not for sure. It does have that old bracket on it. And let's keep looking. Oh, Lord, here's another old one. And we have another oldie. I think it's old. It's heavy. We have another one here that I think, guys, I think this is a mourning, Mourni, a mourning brooch. But it has that beautiful rose on it. And look how intricate the back is. And that as well could be wore on a chain if one need be. This is a pretty nice heavy piece with that rose on it. And we'll put that in number 3. We'll move the vintage Avon. 1, 2. This one, Minnie? You want the little one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's vintage. That's as old as it gets. Whoops. Number 3 for Black Widow. We'll put in Black Widows. So, Minnie, were you talking about this little really, really old one here? I want to make sure that I clarify before we go any further. Well, just let me know and I'll place it right there. We're not done yet, ladies. The night is young. Let's see. Let's find. All righty then. Yes. Okay, Miss Minnie, that will be put on your pile. Then we have this little vintage ballerina. If I can hold it right. You have a vintage ballerina right there. Gold tone and really good condition. We'll put that on 3. Then we have an even older, this is old as well, but look at the stones in that brooch. Check that out. And it is gold tone. We'll put it on number 4. Let's see. Well, that's odd looking. Let's see, what is that marked? Oh, the rest of them are kind of seasonal. So, well, that's odd looking. For this one, it's marked as well. It reminds me of a modernist type piece. Let me see. Uh-oh, guys. This one's a good one. I think this is a Park Lane. Very modernist. It could be wore as a brooch or a pendant. And we're going to do this for 5 too, and it's Park Lane. I have a feeling that it's very vintage. It's just kind of different. Like I say, it's like a modernist type brooch. It is marked Park Lane. Let me see here if I can get it up to the. It's going to be a hard C. Hello, Angie, sweetheart. Welcome in and Happy New Year. That is a Park Lane brooch, and I probably can't get it to focus. And it's so tiny, so we'll put that by itself. Let me get a bag while I'm thinking of it and mark these. Boy, that coffee's good. Alrighty then. Where's my pen at? We'll get these marked up and then we'll go right back into glass because I don't think you guys need to see more glass, right? You're like, listen to her. This was tuned into Angie's chat as usual. It was a very nice live chat. You get to talk about a lot of different subjects and she is the sweetest lady. I think in a lot of ways, me and Angie's quite a bit alike in a lot of ways. This is Minnie. The way we think and everything like that. You go in there and Angie's got this way about her. She's a mother figure, a mother type. She just has that thing about her where you could go to her and if you murdered someone, you could confess to her and she'd never say nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe not that much, but she just seems like a person that she has such a loving nature about her. And there's just some people that have that extra little something about themselves. And she is definitely one of them. So, let's see. Okay, let's do this because I don't need this many brooches. This is going to sound totally crazy, but these brooches here are going down to the low price. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Yeah, the brooches that you just saw on this board is going to be sold as a lot. And why? Because I have a lot. 2 and 3. Oh, the ballerina. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. So sometimes you have to knock on my head a little bit to get my attention, but let's see. Let's change the number. So many wanted the other two, so we're going to look at. If I can write, it would help. Minnie's got some pretties, pretties, and you do get those, Miss Minnie. There you go. Okay, now it's wheeling and dealing time. I'll start all one, two, three, four, five, seven of these at $10. Buy it now. Boom, gone. $10 for the rest of what you see. The Park Lane. This vintage one right here. Black Widow didn't have to think about it. Boom, Black Widow is the winner. Congratulations. I don't need all this stuff, guys. What, if you price it right and you sell it, then you're making more room for more things. And why? I mean, you can either discount it and sell it or hold on to it. It makes more sense to me to sell it and have it done. And plus, you're getting a great bargain too. There's no sense in hanging on to things like that. Congratulations. Black Widow said her mama didn't raise no fool. That's a good one, Black Widow. They're all yours. Enjoy. Yes, ma'am. Because you know why? Because Gina don't need a bunch of brooches. She's got a brooch fetish. And she needs to spread that love, give them a good deal. I like to do that for you guys because, you're buying from me, you're putting your trust in me, and there's nothing wrong with giving a little bit. To give something is, for appreciation for you guys' purchases, and there's not a thing wrong with that. Said, oh no, she put her finger up. There is nothing wrong with that. That is my appreciation because number one, you are here. Number two, you are a subscriber. And number three, I like to treat people. And this is just one little way of me saying thank you for coming in. Thank you for your purchases. And thank you, Minnie. I really try to do that for you guys. Guys, it's like this. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't care how good your channel is. Yes, and Angie says the more you give with an open heart, the more you receive. And that's so true. And, it doesn't matter how good your channel is. If you do not have the people in your channel, then you might as well forget it. So I am so really humbled by you guys giving me the opportunity to sell you some beautiful things. And you guys know I stand behind them. But yes, that is true. That is absolutely true. Why not? I don't know. This is old, guys. And it's got the Japanese on the bottom in red. Boom. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the size of that. And I'm sure Black Widow knows that. Anytime you see anything associated with Japan and red, it is worth more than just regular Japan. I know, Amy, we'd both have to build another garage or another house to store our goodies. Let me take a picture of this, but guys, it's got that real fire gold on it. And this has got crazing like crazy because it's old. Well, you guys know what causes crazing, but there's a tremendous amount of crazing because it's old. So let's take a little look see and just see what we've got here. And like I said, anything with that on the bottom or Japan in red is probably occupied Japan. Yep, Angie was in my mind. Occupied Japan, which is a little more valuable than other Japan marked pieces. Let me get the light really stinks right there. Let me set it over here. Let's see. There we go. That's beautiful. I've had that for a while. And again, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. And we're about to find out what we are dealing with in this. Because I know a lot of Japan pieces can be really old things. So let's see what they're telling us. We know it's Chinese. Let me see if I see anything remotely like it. See, when the Chinese Japanese people, when it came to different floral patterns, it's like the sky's the limit. So I don't see it. We do know it's here. Let me take a picture of that symbol on the bottom. We do know that Japanese people did a lot of floral type things. So let me make a picture of that symbol. Hey, Face the Ace, welcome in, sweetie, and Happy New Year to you. Good to see you. I hope you're well and healthy, and you got to be careful for that what is that, RVS or whatever that is. I love Occupied Japan. No one wanted the other night. You never know what people want. That's true, Black Widow. Sometimes, you know, like that I had that chamber pot and I was blushing underneath because I thought, am I offering a chamber pot? And you know, you know, Jen wanted that. So I was kind of embarrassed. Was she offering someone a chamber pot? Yeah, it's vintage. That's your vintage sign. It's Face the Ace. It's that one where you get vomiting and it's coming out both ends at the same time and you can't stop it to the point where you get dehydrated and your stomach has spasms and you got to get to that hospital because I had a friend of mine's son had that and he was so sick that his stomach was having spasms and they had to get him to the hospital, but they did treat him and release him. This is really beautiful. I'll do $8 on this. It is a vase. It is very unusual and it's dirty in there, but that's awful. I hate to show that, but $8 on this vase. It is old. It's a very unique shape. And it is approximately about 5 inches tall and about 6.5 inches deep. It is really, there is crazing on it because it is old. And there's that right there. You've got your real fired gold on that. They do some of the most beautiful floral work, don't they? You even got it right there on the very edge of that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. Good one, Angie. I'll have to remember that. It must have collected some. I didn't realize it was that bad. It was, I think I got it at the same place I get everything else. And it probably set for a while. So we'll set her over here. Speaking of vases, okay, right there. Okay, guys, Laura knows how I love pink, right, Laura? I'm gonna have to get something to drink on this one. You guys probably saw this in a short. That, and it's pink as it can be. The audience cringes as she holds it up to show them. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what this is in more detail because I didn't want to get real gushy. So, what this is, it is pink. I know the light drowns it out. Thank you, Ace. It's good to see you. It is a vintage mid-century hand-painted Linwile Ardalt. So, with that being said, and this may be a little steep for some of you, but what to do, what to do. Okay, I've come to a conclusion. Because of the rarity of this, and I know it looks very minimal to the naked eye, this is very old. I think it, like it said, mid-century. I'm gonna have to start this at $30 for a 3-piece set. Hey, if you see any Blue Boy and Pinky at your honey hole and have it at a good price, grab it. Blue Boy, I know what you're talking about. He's usually, is it like a, Black Widow said she's mid-century. I think I know what you're talking about. The Blue Boy is the little, it's usually bisque and it's usually, it's usually a figurine, Angie, and they're kind of bisque. I think that's if I'm not right, let me know. But I think it's what the Blue Boy is, and he's usually in colonial stuff. It's pink, guys. Look, it's pink. Okay, I know what you're talking about, sweetheart. I'll be on, and there's the tag is on each and every one. Laura said there's something wrong with her trying to sell the pink stuff. But this, guys, I had to pay a little bit more for it because of the rarity. And it has the most pristine, I don't know if anyone's a lister on eBay or whatever, but this would be a good one. But those petals are perfect. And this is a sugar and creamer set, and they all three are a set because this is on all three of them. See that they're numbered 6615B. And if not, I'm afraid to put it in my bathroom or somebody will, but isn't it? It's beautiful. My dining room's pink. There you can see it a little better, but it is beautiful. I remember when we moved in this house and I started, well, I noticed that, Ace, it's pink. It really is. Where's my, let me pull something here. Let's see. See if this will. See, it's the light is drowned. It's pink, but the light is washing out the color. Exactly. That's the worst thing about it. But it is solid pink, and it's got the real gold detailing on it. And it's just a really, really old set. Yeah, that light is being a pain. And I got I've got it all facing up. Let me see here. Where's my paper? Let's try it this way. Lord, the light is not my. Yeah, see that baby pink right there? That's what it is. The light is not my friend tonight. There we go. It's wanting to be mean. So, let me get a drink of this. So, we will move this over to the side. Okay, guys, this is a lightning deal. The first one, it puts us in the chat. And quite frankly, I'm coming down lower than what I should. The first one that puts $25 in the chat will be the recipient. Whoa. I better put that down. Will be the recipient of this beautiful Arnott. I can't even. Where's my paper? Where's my cheat sheet? Linwell Arnott. 25 for this set right now. THO, this show only. THO, this show only. It's a very delicate little set. And if you sell on eBay, good set. Boy, wasn't it though? And if you sell on eBay, there might be a little bit of room to make some cash on that one, just saying. So let's move on. Now I know I have another piece of that Ambergina somewhere, unless I sold it, and that could be very well possible. I found another hoard of brooches. I must have them stuck everywhere. Me and my brooches. Oh, mercy. Another day, another day. Now, let's go this way. I just saw something. Oh, that is heavy. So, we have yet another, another vintage little bowl right here. There, gaze. I've got another. Where did that go? Where did that go? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Look at that. That's another vintage, but I had something else that had a clear bottom like that, and I forget what it was, but we're going to offer that up. But first, we're going to make a picture of it because I'm not, so we can nail down exactly what it is. We put it over to the side here so we can get a picture of it. Let's see. You zoom in. Okay, while I'm looking for this piece here, does anyone remember me having a punch bowl set and a short here recently, like the other day? Is there any interest in that out there? I'll tell you how. Oh boy. Okay, what this is, because I've got the punch bowl and 12 cups that hang on the side, plus an additional serving bowl. Sure, Angie. Hang on just a second, sweetie. Let me show this to Angie real quick. What did you do with it? What did I do with that? I'm looking at a sea of stuff, and I just had that in my hand. Now, what to do with it? Aha. You're talking about this, Angie? This has got some major crazing on the back of it. It's just because it's old, but it is, man, this thing is decked out to the hilt. I'll clean it up for you. There is that really bold Japan mark on there. There's your inside minus the gunk on the inside. And it was approximately 7.5 inches by about 5 inches. It's just really an old major crazing on that. And Angie wants that for 8, and Angie gets that for 8 because I saw no other interest, and why delay the inevitable, right? So Angie, that is yours. I hope you enjoy that. It's got a lot of crazing on it because for the fact that it's old. And when you get it home, you'll be able to see it. I mean, there's, well, you know how crazing occurs from something that is very old, but sometimes it increases the value of it. Sometimes. Thank you, Angie. Congratulations, sweetheart. $8. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Oh, I think you'll love it. There's just something about it. Well, and I will put fresh flowers in it. It will be beautiful. Yes. I'll say, oh, Angie, where did you get that magnificent vase? Say, oh my God, that's got to be such and such years old. It's very beautiful. It's just different, There we go. Okay, now, thank you so much. Let's go back to this bowl. And I hear an ambulance out there. Let's see. What this is an Indonesia North Star pressed glass candy bowl dish. And we'll start this one at 8. The reason why they call it North Star is quite obvious because see those stars there? And that's why it's called that. It does have a clear bottom. It is approximately about 6.5 inches long, and it is 4 inches deep and home scoop. Oh my God, you would think there was something else in that cup besides coffee. Homeschool Lou was in at 10, but Amy comes back in at 12. It is a glorious representation of the vintage glassware, and it is pressed glass. I do not know from which year. And Homeschool Lou says 15. It is a beauty. The North Star pattern in that one. Very ruffled and feminine edges on that. So right now we have Lou at that $15 bid. The next bid will have to be 17 for this beautiful bowl. I mean, candy bowl dish. Amy said 17. Amy sees something that she really likes. And you can really see those stars along the inside of that. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. And Lou is at 20, looking for 22 or better. There's that. I've had this one for a while. Amy said 22. She definitely sees something that she likes, and the bottom of it's not nasty, but there we have it. It's not a real big one, but it is beautiful. Amy is in at that $22 bid. Need 24 or better if there's any other interest. It has that star patterning going on at the very top right there. Okay, Lou wants to be out to Amy, and so Amy is at that $22 bid. So seeing no other interest, we're going to go ahead and call it down for Miss Amy. We're going to go once to Amy for $22. Going twice to Amy for that $22 bid. Final and last call. You're welcome, Miss Amy. And we are sold to Miss Amy. Congratulations. I've got another piece that's got that clear bottom. And we are sold, sold, sold. Congratulations, sweetheart. That's a beauty. It is. Thank you so much. And thank you, Lou, for your bids. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. More to come, y'all. You never know what's going to come out of the archives up in here. That's for sure. Okay, now back to the question that I was pondering. Oh no, we must do this other one next. Okay, I do have a punch bowl with 12 cups that it's, what was the name of that? Something glass. I have, begins with a W, my mind can't think of it right now. It has 12 cups with it that hang on the side, which are glass, and it has an additional serving bowl as well. And I had it written down. Maybe I stuck it. Well, horse feathers. I'll have to, but it's a special kind of item, and I can't think of the name of it. So, and you're welcome, Amy. If anyone thinks that they might be interested in that, I would do the punch bowl, all 12 cups, and the coordinating bowl, which looks like this, for $35, and it all matches. There's your pattern. I do have, if you guys want to see it, let me know, and I'll sure pop it out here and I'll show it to you if there's any interest. So you've got a big, I could pick that up. It's, I'll show it to you just for reference. Okay, as you can see, check it, guys. Check it. Look at that. You get this. I'm going to lower it too much. This punch bowl set, which is vintage. And these cups hang very daintily along the edges. And there's 12 of them, and you get the serving bowl as well that goes along with it. Guys, that's a lot of glass for that. And I'm going to take a picture of it, and I will tell you exactly what this is. So here we go. It begins with a W. Oh, wait a minute. Duh. Here's what it is, guys. I'll let you read it. Let me see here. It is this right here. Let me see if I can hold it still long enough. But this is the description right here. It is that right there. So it is a vintage 13 pieces, 12, 13. Actually, it's 14 pieces, Prescott Crystal Hazel Atlas Square Punch Bowl set, mid-century modern from the 60s. And as you can see, it's very beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. It is heavy. And you get that as well. Isn't that gorgeous? So, something sticky on that. So, since there was clearance in the title of this auction, I'm going to take $5 off in this night for this night only. And we're going to do the whole thing for $30. You're going to get the large punch bowl, the additional serving bowl, 12 vintage with the little handle, and they're glass that hang on the side. A lot of times with most punch bowls, you see they've got some little things hanging off of there, but these have built-in hangers, which is very beautiful. Gorgeous set. Nothing wrong with it. It's got quite the Williamsport. That's what I couldn't think of, Williamsport. But that's what it is, Williamsport. Minnie said 30. God bless her. Minnie's in at 30. She likes the punch bowl and all the cups and all that. So, the bowl's about that big. Hey, Zeus. Welcome in, sweetie. Good to see you, and Happy New Year. So, Minnie is in at that $30 bid, and she's really letting that go for $30. Yeah. So, it sold to Minnie automatically. There was no competition. There was no bid. So that's going to Miss Minnie. Congrats for $30. You'll be, whenever you have a get together, you'll be fancy smancy. Congratulations, sweetheart. And you know I've got to finagle a way to get that to you. So good thing that where's my pen? That's a set from the ages. That is a set from the 1960s. And Minnie, don't show your sister-in-law that. She might take that. I don't blame her. But no, it's wonderful for entertaining. I think that, remember back in your mom and grandmother's day, and thank you, Minnie, when they did something, they had all this fancy glass and all this fancy setup. Those were the days. Wouldn't this be amazing for a wedding? Of course, you'd have to keep refilling it, but we'll say, hey, look at that. I wonder what year that's from the 1960s. Okay, we will set it over here. And we are sold, and that's quite the set, Minnie. I'd hate to see this listed on eBay because you know yourself they would probably charge a pretty penny. Okay, let's see what we have here, ladies. I had some jewelry pulled out. What did I do with it? I'll tell you. We'll just pull straight from the archives here. Let me see what I want to do on this. Let's see what's in here first. No telling. No telling Was there something else glass-wise that I wanted to show? Let's see here. Oh, no, we can't get out of the glass market because I got more. Like they say, the more the merrier. All right, I'm going to pull something out here that's going to... Look, whoops. Let me get that off of there. This is an amazing bowl as well. Look at that. Just feast your eyes upon the magnificence. There's the bottom of it. And we're looking at a big bowl. My whole face fits in that. See? So this is absolutely vintage. Look at the detail around that. They said, gosh, where'd she get all her glass at? It's like a... Let's take a picture and see just exactly what we're dealing with here. Let me back up a little bit. And another one of those oldies but goodies. But I like to let people know what they're getting. That would be beautiful with fruit in it, actually. That's about as big as a fruit bowl, you know what? Let's see. Oh, for Pete's sake. Now. We have another Anchor Hocking goodie here. And it's called Stars and Bars. Thank you, Amy. Let's see if they give us a year on that. Let's see here. I mean, back in the day, they really did things up right, didn't they? Vintage. Let's see what they're saying. Well, I'm getting two different stories here. Let's see what they're saying. Make sure that's the right one. Yeah, it's Anchor Hocking Stars and Bars Pressed Glass Fruit Bowl. Okay, guys, this one's going up for 12. Stars and Bars. I guess that's what that flared out stars and bars. This one's that big. Let me come across. Boy, we're looking at a big one up in here. Let's see. This is what? 10.5 inches long and almost 3.5 inches deep. It's called Stars and Bars. Here's a better depiction of why they call it Stars and Bars on the bottom. There's your stars, and then there's your bars. How about that? This is a big, big, big bowl, guys. Really good vintage condition. I like the way they did around the top of that. It's very, very pretty. Be pretty on a table with fruit in it or whatever you want to put in it, but it is very vintage. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Stars and Bars. Let's see here. Let's move this over. I'm looking at that vase from Poland. It is so pretty. It's sitting off to the side over here. How gorgeous. That's a big one, I do admit. Very, very pretty. My whole face can fit in that. You know it's big when you can put your face in there. Let's see. So there is that one. So I don't see any interest, so we will pass and hold it off to a better day. And oh, do we have a beauty coming up here? Look what we have here. Look at that. Let me turn it this way. That is kind of frosted type on that. It is a three platter divider with the leaf motif right at the top. And I'll do this one. Hey, Brian, welcome in, sweetheart. Welcome in. Do you have a different? So we're going to start this at 12. And while you're pondering that, this is beautiful. So you do have a 3 division divider right there. I don't quite, we'll look up the specifics. And this is coming in at almost so close to 12. It's scary. Let's take a picture of this after I. But notice I think these are irises. Eagle like a flag. Oh, okay, Brian. Look at that beautiful. It looks like an iris. Isn't that beautiful? Brian just got in. I hope everything's okay, Brian. Did your doctor's appointment turn out okay? Yeah, you're out. Yeah, let's see. Let's make a picture. And happy New Year. Let's see here. Where's that? The camera. Maybe it'd be better off. Can I back it up enough? Let's do it this way. Move it up. Good. I'm glad it went okay, Brian. I know as I thought, I hope he's just going in for a checkup or something. You know, we have to, if we don't get no checkups, they'll kick us to the curb. They'll say, well, I remember, let's see, what is it? It is a vintage salt and pepper. That's not it. Here, it's a relish dish. So we have a 3-part relish dish. Let me see what. Yeah, because which you should keep your doctor's appointments because that's what keeps you healthy. And if something comes up, then oh wow, then you'll know pretty much. You know, if something's going wrong, they'll be able to catch it. Let's see, vintage essentials. This is part of a collection. This is Vintage Essentials Tuscany collection. That's pretty though. Look how gorgeous. And those look like to me, looks like an iris. I could be wrong, but it is a 3-compartment, beautiful with your leaf design on the edges of it. Pretty good size, nice serving little dish, like your olives, your pickles, your whatever you want to put in there, but it is a beautiful dish. Starting at 12. Okay, I'm going to offer this as it said in the thumbnail. This is clearance time. The first one that puts $10 in the chat will get this for $10. The very first one, the first $10 I see is going to get all that goodness right there. Isn't that beautiful? It's one of those entertaining type dishes. There's your end of it right there. That would be pretty. That is a beautiful. I'm not for sure. It looks like an iris to me, but it is beautiful. A nice little serving doodad with complete with handles. Very nice. Got a piece of clean the old desk there, but that is a well. You could put cheeses or pickles, olives, or whatever. Taco Tuesday. There you go. Lettuce, cheese, uh, salsa in one of them. Taco Tuesday. That's a good idea. But I just thought that was really pretty. Minnie said, "Okay, you talked me into it." 10. You got it, Minnie. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. Boy, that made me hungry. Minnie blasted in at 10 and she gets it for 10. Congratulations. I love taco salad. They have a real good one. There's oh a Mexican place up the way there, and they put it in that. It's the shell is like a big taco, except it's made out of that real delicious flour, like a flour, and it's really good. And they load it down too. Where's my tape? Thank you, Minnie. That one is yours. Oh yeah, tacos. And then Shannon, she picked up some things at the store, these bowls that like you fix the taco salad in, that's pretty tasty. So that is Minnie's. Alrighty then, next, let's move over here. This is okay, now I know what I was thinking about. So, remember I told you I had something else that had the clear bottom on it? Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful piece. Let's take a quick look here and it's got stars on. Oh, never mind. Let's see. Sometimes you just get lucky and okay. Here we have another vintage beauty right here. Let's move it in with that star. Someone said it looked like it had Mickey Mouse ears on it, which it does, sort of. And we'll look this one up and see what we have. Hmm. So, according to Google, this is a vintage hazel Atlas candy dish. Oh yeah, it's old. And I'll do this one for $10. It is Hazel, Hazel Atlas candy dish. Let me give you a measurement. Yeah, I kind of tend to lean. I think the vintage glass is so much prettier. Let's see, it's coming right in at 9 inches, and Homeschool Lou said 10. So we have Homeschool Lou in at $10. He or she said, now, y'all be nice. He said, I want something or I don't know if you're. So there it is, and Homeschool Lou is in for $10. And we will let it go at that unless I see another bid in there. Very old and vintage. got that kind of star shape. And we're gonna start calling this down for Lou. So we're going to go once to Lou for that $10 bid. Going twice to Lou for that $10 bid. Final and last call. What a beautiful piece. It's that big. I can't turn my face toward that, and there we go. And we're going to be sold to Homeschool Lou. Congratulations. I don't think I have your information. If you don't mind, would you please send your information to my email right there? And make sure when you put it in there, make sure you do 2 F's and no D, because that a lot of people are more familiar with Bradford, but it's Bradford. So make sure you include that double F in there. And congratulations. Thank you so much. He's like, whew. So they let me have that. Congratulations. He said, he or she said, I got me a pretty. Hey, Monica, Happy New Year, sweetheart. Good to see you. And thank you for coming in, sweetheart. It's always good to see you. We'll just put Lou's name on that, and there we go. That's a nice little bowl there. And let's see. I don't want to put that right there. They said, can she possibly have any more glass? Well, yeah, I do. Hang on a minute. Hang on just a second. Voila. Like she's killing us. Well, I like to bring you guys what you like, and look at this. I'm thinking that this may be pressed glass. I'm not for sure. But look how fancy smancy that is. This one really don't have a lot of pattern to speak about, but look how flowing that little thing is. Let's make a quick picture. Hazel Atlas. Huh. Wowza. Let's see what this little doodad is. I just got it because I thought its shape was very different. And it could have been something. And yeah, isn't it kind of like a wavy kind of pattern to it? Let's see if my instincts paid off. Let's widen our view a little bit here. Huh. Oh my goodness. Is that what I think it is? No, it's not that one. Sometimes it shows a half a dozen of one thing and then the other. Let's see if I can find it. So many ruffled things in here. I don't even, let's see. Must be right there. I think we're looking at more of a modern type thing here. Let me get another view of it. It looks like it, but I can't tell. Let's see. Let's see. Widen that a little bit more and see what we have and what does it say. Let me see here. No. Let's go. I don't think that's the same one. I can't really testify to what, if it's any, I don't really know. I'm seeing a lot, but hey, Jessica, welcome in, sweetie. Good to see ya. Happy New Year. This is just a fancy little doodad. If you guys can find out what it is, so be it. I don't know. We'll do this one. I think it's pressed glass. I don't know. And I really don't know what it is, to be truthful about it. And we'll do this one at $7 for that one. It almost, I don't know. There's your bottom. Ruffle top. Yeah, that's about the only way I know to describe it. This would be pretty in a bathroom that had like a big vanity on it with different types of soaps in it. Would be really pretty to kind of display. It kind of reminds me of a, I don't know what it reminds me of, but it would be pretty with, your soaps in there. You could put water in. Floating candles and flower heads. That's true, Lou. That is so true. And it would, couldn't you imagine having a floating candle in there and that all flickering off those little waves in there? Wouldn't that be neat? That is a pretty one, but we will pass. They're thinking, could she possibly have any more glass? I'm wearing golden brown. She used it for a salad bowl. I guess you could fix a fancy salad in that. I guess you could do a lot of things with it. Just use your imagination. And they said she couldn't have any more glass. Oh yes, I do. Look at this. You get another drink. I do remember something about these little doodads here. Okay, of course I've got them wrapped. These are from Turkey. Look at these. Look at that. You have a white one. Yes, it would be, Monica. And boy, does that sound yummy about now. And here's your purple. We will start, there's 4 of them. We'll start all 4 of these for $12. Look at the purple. Isn't that beautiful? And these are from Turkey. And you have different colors. You have your white, your purple, and this beautiful, beautiful kind of an ocean blue color. And here's the back of them. And these were made in Turkey. And we have the green as well. Thank you, Jessica. Welcome in, sweetheart. Then you have the green. That light's killing me. There, if you turn, you can see, and they're pearlesque. And you're getting 4 at the low starting bid of $12. How's that? And they are from Turkey. They were produced in Turkey. And there you have your little I don't know what they are sure are pretty. They have like a burlesque type look to them as you turn them right there. Uh-oh, Homeschool Lou says, I think I like what I see. What would you put in them? Well, I guess you could make maybe a trinket tray, or it would be pretty. Here's what I think. Let's see. It would be pretty like if you could display these and put you a little one of those flameless candles on there and display these on a table. Going down a table would be pretty. Put your little lights on there. Go, deviled eggs. Yeah, it would fit deviled egg. That'd be a fancy little, because the little inside of it would just slide perfectly right there. But they are from Turkey. I can guarantee you that. I remember looking them up. Easter. Yeah, it would be good for Easter. Thank you, Monica. So we have Homeschool Lou in at that $12 bid. This is the guys, the light is drowning these out. But when you get these are really, really nice. Where's that thing at? Well, horse feathers. Let me see if I can't. You can see a little bit more of the iridescence. Thank you, Jessica, for coming in. I appreciate that. Those are beautiful. So if there's no other interest, we're going to start counting these down for Lou, because we could have more glass, just saying. Thank you for coming in, Jessica. We're going to go once to Lou for that $12 bid on these beautiful little whatchamacallits, or whatever you want to call it. It's up to you. We're going twice to Lou for that $12 bid. How beautiful are these? Made in Turkey. Final and last call. And it looks like we're going to be sold to Lou. Congratulations. Those are going to Lou. And I've got barking chihuahuas. I wonder what they're barking at now. They probably heard me up here, I bet. You make sure that. Okay, we've got you. Let me make sure we have everything we need. All righty then. Those are yours, Lou. Congratulations. You're so welcome, hon. I think when you see these the camera and I admit my lights are drowning them out, but when you see that in person, they have like an iridescence almost similar to abalone is what. Those are pretty oyster or mussel dishes. Yeah, they're from Turkey, Romel. Congratulations. So, those are pretty, just saying. See if we got the sticky part on the right side here. Yeah, if someone likes glass, they're in the right place now. No joke. I think my prices are really good compared to some that I have noticed, because, get it at a good price and offer it at a good price is what I say. I know what I pay for them, and let me see. Alrighty then. Now what? That my dummy hit the floor, the one that was sitting back there. Okay, you're like, here she comes. Look at that. I think this may be a. I'm not for sure, but I do know one thing. It's old. Look at that. We're going to take a quick pic of this. This could be for multiple uses. Let's go to that. And we'll find out exactly what. Set it right there where the lighting's a little bit better for us. Okay, bring it back up. Where's okay? Here we go. So here's another one of these cases that it's not a double seahorse. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Let's see here. All these glass patterns can get confusing. Let's see here. Let's see what looks to be the right one. I'm trying to nail down which is the right one. That's not a seahorse. It's not it. You're like, what is she pecking on? I'm trying to figure something out. Let's see more. Well, that makes absolutely no sense. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's see here. I'm trying to locate the exact one. It keeps up coming up on something that's crystal. I don't know where. Let's see. Since I obviously am at a stalemate here and cannot find it, and I don't think it's crystal, it just doesn't have that. So this is old. If you find out what it is, more power to you. And I will do this one for $8. It is, you could put like one of those flameless candles in there. I'll give you a measurement on it. I don't think it's crystal. Could be. Does that sound like crystal? Might be. What a deal on that one. Let's look over here. We're looking like we're at about 6¼ inches tall and about 7½ inches deep, and I think it is crystal. The red vases, Brian, I think I do have a couple left, but they're kind of small. I sold the Black Widow like a bit boom, a big bunch of them. And then after I got everything done, I found two more. And if you'd like to see them, I'd be happy to show them to you. There's some texturing going on right there. It is old. I really don't know what it is. It kept coming up a seahorse, but last time I checked, seahorses don't look like that. So you do have some texturing right through there. Black Widow, she bought a whole horde of bait, and I just happened to find everyone seems to love the red. And as you can see, that is textured right in there. So we'll give it just a few minutes, and let me step out here for just a second. Do, 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 do. So let's see here. Let me get Brian's vases. I was going through my stuff and I'm like, wow. I said, I really am not really familiar with all my goodies. And these got separated. So, I mean, I sold 21 pieces. Shoot. My mind was blown at the aspect of having so much stuff. Okay, Brian, we have these little red vases, and we're going to sell them as a set. And I will do $8 for both. We all know that red glass does have a degree of gold in it. They are matching. Lightning does not strike twice ever in the same place. Beautiful. I'll give you a measurement on it. Well, if I could get my fingers to work, let's see. They're coming in at about 5.5 inches tall. Yeah, they did sell many. Black Widow bought those. So there we have our two little vases, vintage all the way. Were these the vases you were talking about? Because I've sold the one vase I had called Bullseye, sold a single rose, or just something to set up in your window and look when the sun's shining through there. You guys do know when I look for things, I find other things. So those are up, both of them for 8. Thank you, Monica. So I am going to do, since the word clearance was in my subtitle on my thumbnail right this moment, these vases are going down to $6 for the both of them. 6 doll hairs. I remember hearing that word doll hairs, and I can remember laughing about it. And I said, doll hairs. And that means dollars. Brian is at $6. It was a buy it now, so those go to Brian. Okay, paper, paper, paper. And thank you guys for being here. Monica said 7. I'm liking what I see. They are beautiful. It's like, hold it still, woman. But yeah, they are vintage as well in that mix. So beautiful red glass with a degree of gold in them. We have Monica at 7. And y'all know when I go on a treasure hunt in this house, something else is coming. So there we have it. Brian says 8. He likes those little vases. And I will make, I don't think they're, oh, I did clean these. I remember getting a whole bunch of red glass, and the first bunch was at Hobnail Fenton, and then this one was still in the store, so I got this too. So Monica is out to Brian. So Brian, we're going to count it down for Brian. We're going to go once to Brian for that $8 bid. Going twice to Brian. Final and last call. Boom. And we are sold to Brian the vases that he was looking for, and I just happened to located for. Let's see here. Congratulations. You're very welcome, Brian. If I see any more red glass, I'm going to pick it up. Seems to be very popular amongst the masses out there, so we will just pick up some more if we can find it. Sometimes I can find singular pieces too. Okay. You guys have seen this vase before. It is art glass. It is modernist. I can't remember. Yeah, a lot of people, Brian, do like that red. Let's see. Let me do some math here. Okay. Let's see. 4. Okay, guys. You guys are about to get the deal of the century, and my camera's blurry. Man, I look like a blurry mess. Okay. You guys saw this. Now listen up, guys. This is important. There wasn't clearance on that thumbnail for nothing. Because look what I have. This is a modernist design on this beautiful art glass vase. And for tonight, I'm going to start this at $25. And if you take a look on the bay or whatever you want to call it, that's a good deal. Look at the bottom of that. If you are a vase fan, it's not milk glass. This is an art glass vase. Look at that ruffle. How beautiful. And I had this for might have been 35. There's the inside of it. I'll give you a measurement. This is quite the vase. And for me to locate a measuring device is almost a miracle. 13 glorious inches tall. A beautiful representation of a modernist vase. Look at that. And it is art glass. Very beautiful. Usually your art glass runs a little more expensive, and yet that's not dirt. That's part of the design. But isn't that beautiful? A nice little focal point if you wanted to make it. Brian said he needs, I know how you feel, Brian. I'm right there with you. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful vase? I could imagine that in the springtime. You go out there and, or while your irises are blooming, and cut some off and make that a focal point in your decor somewhere. Beautiful. That's my problem, Brian. I have too much room. And when you have so much room, you tend to be rather, you just start buying and you're like, oops, did I do that? Well, yeah, you had to if it didn't come, the stork didn't deliver it. But there it is. Isn't it beautiful? Looks like little paint splatterings and just really, really nice piece. So we'll pass on this little guy, but we're going to set him over here where he's not going to get. Let me see. Oh, we have another beauty sitting here. Okay. That's crystal. Oh, dear me. I don't even know that. Okay. I don't even know when I got this, but I'm glad I did. Look at this, guys. Now that is pretty artsy. Yeah, very artsy indeed. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to do a quick Google shot on that. The only thing is we have a little gold loss right there. I don't know if it's because of its age or what, but it's still pretty fancy, just saying. I don't know. A lot of time, I think Hobby Lobby has these things where, now I remember this piece. They had a piece of something on there, and I pulled it off. Yeah, it did have that crystal sound, but yeah, we have a little bit of gold loss right there, and I'll tell you who did it. It was me. It could be my. I'm right up here with the router. Hopefully, it doesn't start freezing. So let me take a picture of this. It's a beautiful piece, and really, there's more than, there's more than gold. It's in more than one spot, but let's see what we have here, and then we'll. I know it could be the router's right over there, but it could be YouTube too. Let's see here. Talk about ruining a person's hopes and dreams with that. No, 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 no. Move over. But it's still a very nice container. It's crystal, guys, because I took the lid off and it had that real pretty. I think it may be real. Oh, that's crystal all the way, guys. It doesn't have the weight that lead crystal has. Man, let's see here. So it's not horrible, but I think it's crystal. It's got that. When I took that off, I could hear that little sound. And Brian said those vases would look good on a shelf that he's going to make. That would be awesome. Crystal. Okay, it is definitely crystal. Let me see something here, guys. This may be more special than what I even. Let me see here. Oh, dear me. Let's go look over here. Crystal Flanders, Salzburg. Okay, here's what I found. This is a Crystal, Crystal, Tal. I'm tongue tied, sorry. Cristal de Flandre, Salzburg, gold crystal candy cover dish. So it's fancy. It's French. Cristal de Flandre, Flandre, Salzburg. Wow. I'm tongue tied, guys. But we do have some gold loss along in different spots. However, it's still beautiful. So we will do this at a $6 buy it now. Boom, crystal. Like I said, you do have a little that gold loss, but still, if you turned it around like that, who would notice? Who would notice it's crystal? I thought it was crystal because it had that little ping, but still would be very because of what it is. Cristal de Filandre Salzburg. Monica said she likes it for 6. But like I said, Miss Monica, it's got that gold loss. But you know what they say? Smith's Furniture's very famous saying when they have a pair of socks on and they lower their pants, a mismatch or whatever that doesn't show. Is it really a mismatch? So we have Monica in at that $6 bid. Like I said, it's still beautiful. And you just set it where the pretty part's in the front. All right, Monica got it. I knew when I took the top off of it that, Monica, you might be able to go to somewhere like Hobby Lobby or somewhere, and they got these gold little pins where you can fill. You got to be really careful though, because you want it to kind of thin. So that goes to Monica. And Monica, I think I have your information, don't I? I believe so. I think so. You're very welcome, sweetheart. That just irks me, but I don't know if that's one that had tape on it and I took it off and it took something else with it. It might have been me. I don't know. It had to have been if it's in here. $6. What a deal. It's really still a very beautiful piece. And that, you can hear that. We'll put that there. Now, we got to be moving this stuff. What's that, honey? I'm not for sure, Monica. Would you go ahead, just in case, would you go ahead and send it to my email right there, just in case I don't have it? That way we'll be doubly sure and I can't check because it's on the laptop. Just to be sure. While you're doing that, I'm going to. So, do you guys like hats? I thought this was pretty neat. I have this faux fur. Say that 5 times fast. Let's see. It's kind of fancy, really. One size fits most. Look, guys, look at a piece of tape attached to it. I don't need her. Look at this faux leopard hat. We will do this at a $5 buy it now. It's in practically new condition. This is what it looks like. My head's big, so if it'll fit my head, it'll fit yours. This is what it looks like. It does have a thing where you could possibly wear it like a bucket hat, or if you wanted to flip it up. It's so soft. very soft, very that classic leopard print, soft to the touch. Looks like it's never been worn. It looks like new condition. If you had some a black, Minnie said 5. She likes hats. So we have Minnie in at 5, and it's sold because it's a buy it now, and we're not hanging on to stuff. Minnie, this would be good to kind of put between the pads some of your goodies in there. But yeah, it's just like new. It would be pretty with a like a solid black or something like that. That goes to Miss Minnie. Minnie, Minnie. And I'll tape that to the inside so it won't have anything that's sticking on that side. Yeah, that's like new. Like new. And we'll just put that to the inside of the hat. After I get that tape off of my fingers. That'll be nice for the wintertime. Minnie, you put that on your head, and even the most biting of winds wouldn't get through that. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. I'm out there buying for my peeps. I want y'all happy. That's what my goal is. Okay. Bam. Look at that. Isn't that the most beautiful bowl you've ever seen? There again, that has a clear bottom on it, and something just fell out of that. Let me take a picture of this. I know it's vintage, but we want to get down to what we're looking at here. Lead crystal, lead crystal. For whom the bell tolls, right? This is definitely a lead crystal serving bowl. Hey, Joanna, welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. Happy New Year, sweetie. Lead crystal all the way, guys. It's heavy. You could maim somebody with this bowl, just saying. Just saying. Thank you so much for coming in, Joanna. All right, let's get with it here. Huh. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God, this has quite the handle, guys. Thank you, Joanna. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. This is, man, this has got quite the handle to it. World's finest Imperlux 24% lead crystal frosted bowl, Yugoslavia, and it's vintage. Oh my goodness, this does really. Mm-mm-mm. From Yugoslavia, man, that traveled a long way. And the frosted part is where the leaves are and where these things are right here. Oh my goodness. Let me see if they say anything about the year. It measures 8 inches in diameter, 4 1/4 inches tall. Oh dear me, we're dealing with something really fancy. That's okay, Joanna. Sometimes it's hard to keep. There's a lot of YouTube sellers. It's really hard to keep up. Guys, this is magnificent. It's from Yugoslavia. and it's got a name about that long. So let's start this one at let's start this one at 15. It is beautiful. Lead crystal. It is gorgeous from Yugoslavia. It is a special, special piece. Just saying. That is gorgeous. You have that frosted area right there. You have frosted leaves. There's your opening. That's this, boy, I tell you, this is one of those once in a lifetime opportunities. It's an amazing, amazing piece. And it's just, I mean, it's got, like I said, it's got a handle a mile long, and it is so beautiful. That would make turn any room into magic, so to speak. But it is gorgeous, and it is lead crystal, and I'll move it in for you. We'll move it around to that part of it. Beautiful piece, clear on the bottom. I can put my whole face in there. It is gorgeous. I like the way that they spared no expense to the fancitries on this, that's for sure. Beautiful. Nice vintage piece. Makes you wonder how these things get into these thrift shops without being smashed, but I'm sure they do have their share of things that do get broken. But boy, this is pretty. Yeah, very Art Deco. Just a beautiful, beautiful. This merits being set out and seen, that's for sure. Very beautiful piece. Needs to be wiped up a little bit. Man, that'll put muscles on you. That thing's got some weight to it. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me see here. Where's my Yugoslavia? So, where's my gallery? Where's my pictures at? Let's see, contacts. You know how you get a new phone and you're wanting to, it offers so much, and you do something you might have wished you hadn't have. Photos, there we go. But we'll go ahead and pass on that. But that is just the epitome of elegance. It really is. It is a beautiful piece. Gorgeous. Let me set this over because it's heavy. Let's see here. Okay, what other things do we have for your consideration here? Let's see here. All right, let's try this. Lord knows we don't want that to fall over. So, what in the world is that? Let's see here. I think we have a Germany gravy boat here. Let me turn the slide on. So I can see here. Now, this is from a BAVARIA, Germany. So this is a Germany piece. Let me turn the light off here. And the thing I liked about this gravy boat was that is attached to the base, where if where if the gravy would drip off there, it would go down in here, not on your fancy tablecloth. But here is your, and I will start bid this one at 6. So there's your Germany and then your sign. It is a beautiful gravy boat trimmed in gold, which that makes it pretty fancy. I've never, and it's probably older. And it's really a beautiful piece. See that gold trim on that? Tammy said, I think I like that. So we have Tammy at 6. If you like that vintage flare, there is no, let me check it and make for sure that it's okay. But yeah, was probably in a very fancy home. So we have Tammy in at that $6 bid. Look, Mom, it won't fall off. So if you get somebody kind of clumsy and you got a regular gravy boat and someone goes like that, it's least likely to fall. So we have Tammy in at that $6 bid. Seeing no other bids, we're going to start calling this down for Miss Tammy. Beautiful. Look at the little, isn't that gorgeous? So we're going to go once to Tammy for that $6 bid. Going twice to Tammy for that $6 bid. Yeah. Final and last call. Beautiful piece of work there. And I would say those are probably decals, but still. Fair warning, fair warning. And it looks like we are sold to Miss Tammy for that $6 bid. Congratulations. That is yours. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a fancy one. I've had that for a while. Let's see here. Congratulations. I hope everyone feels like they have gotten some deals tonight, because that was my intent. I wanted everyone to leave and be excited about the goodies that are coming their way. I always like to, I had someone tell me that it's been months ago that they said, well, you almost give your things away. I said, well, they put it in the comment on the video. I said, well, I've got a good thrifting source, and then I put a wink emoji in there. You're very welcome, Tammy. Let's see, Tammy, I'm going to check and see if I got your email, because sometimes for your registration, messages, let's see. I got that one. There's her. Let's see. Tammy, sweetheart, I don't see your registration. Are you sure you put in the last name Bradford, if you put 2 F's in there? It's got 2 F's and no D. You might want to try it again, sweetheart, because I'm not seeing it. Let me look again. That way I'll be able to get your things to you. And yep, Joanne has some. There we go. No name, no YouTube celebration. Let's see. Sweetheart, I'm not seeing it. If you would try again for me, I'd really appreciate it. That sometimes my last name really gets people sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry. I have not sent yet. Getting ready, getting car. Okay, Tammy. Sorry, sweetheart. I just wanted to make for sure so we could get our pretties to our right people. And but now let's see what's next. It's getting chilly up here. I'm going to turn that heater on. Let's see here. All right, guys. These I feel like these are really cute. And they are vintage and they are porcelain. Let me see, Monica. Let me go over and yeah, because boy, if you put a D in my last name, we don't get it. Message. Okay. A&W, Cyber Picker. No, honey, I'm not seeing it. You have to. Laura, would you go ahead and drop that in the chat? No, Monica, sweetie, I'm not seeing it. I see homeschool home. Gosh, I can't talk. School lose, but I'm not seeing anything else. Yeah, that last name gets you every time. I know. So we have these cute little boy and girl. They are resin. They are vintage. They are not marked. Let me take a quick picture so I can kind of nail down the time that on these. There's your little boy. Isn't he cute? His little feet up in the air. And here's your matching and coordinating little girl right there. Let me take a picture. Yeah, that last name usually gets them if they put you got to put two F's in there. Let's see, camera. Okay, here. I know they're vintage. They are not marked. I need both of them in the picture. There we go. Oh my gosh, no way. Let me make sure that's the right one. Oh, let's see here. Is he holding an apple? You won't believe, I'm not even going to talk about that part of it. Somebody was wanting to make it all at one time. It's a vintage pair of bisque porcelain piano babies, 6.5. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe the price that he. Let's see, they're 6 3/4 inches tall. Let me see why he thinks it merits being that expensive. Piano baby, whatever that is, from the 1960s. And they only manufactured these pieces from 1960 to 1969, and you wouldn't believe the price. Lordy, hang on a minute, guys. Yes, Monica, dearest, I got your email, and thank you so much, sweetheart. You guys aren't gonna. What is a piano baby? Let's see. Monica, the only thing that I need is your email address, sweetheart. I've got your name and your address, but not your email. I just need your email address as well. If you don't mind, sweetie, I have everything else. But your email, as long as I get your email, I don't know, Tracy. I may have to Google. Yes, Monica, I got everything but your email, sweetheart. You're welcome, hun. Just add your email. Let me ask Google. Let's see if Google's got this. What is a piano baby? The only thing it talks about is baby's piano on eBay. Piano babies. Oh, okay. Here we go. We're getting ready to get a history lesson here. Are you ready? Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay. Internet. Why do they have to go into this long, drawn out? Oh, dear me. No wonder. They were, let's see. No wonder he had $150 on the pair. Lord have mercy. For some internet, for self, most wonderful price during the last 2 decades. Okay, it says during the last two decades of the Victorian era, most well-decorated homes had a shawl on the piano. Bis figurines of cute little babies were designed to help hold the shawl in place, as well as adding a decorative accent. They were manufactured by numerous companies well into the 20th century and ranged in size from 6 to 18 inches. They are of specific collector interest and referred to by the collectors as piano babies. Crawling, sitting, lying on their back, playing with their toes, piano babies came in a variety of poses to keep you company during practice. The most sought after were made in Germany by the Hubach company. The mark on the underside of your figure indicates it was manufactured by Christner's Porcelain Manufactory in Germany sometime after World War II. In the collector's world of piano babies, it is not old enough to be of any interest. Well, I don't see any marks. Hey, Jody, welcome in, sweetheart. I know, but isn't that interesting to know that when you're back in the day when your mother was making you take piano lessons and you didn't want to do it, you could look at these, focus on these, and keep your mind off your mother's pushiness. No, I'm kidding. I do not see any marks on these, but they are definitely this porcelain. So these are piano babies that sat on there and kept you company whilst you played your piano. So we will start these at $10 for the pair. They are in mint condition, might I add. There's your back, and they are definitely porcelain disc. There's the back right there. And they are in mint condition. But that was a piano baby. And they were just meant to sit, like if you had a scarf on your piano, to sit on your piano and or keep you company while you were playing. So that's what these are. And Minnie said 10 because she said, I think they're darn cute. So we have Minnie in at that $10 bid. Oh, you did. Laura took piano lessons and didn't have a piano, baby. Hey, Francine, welcome in, sweetheart. And so did Jody. Man, I couldn't play a piano and I can't tune a fish neither. So Good to see you, Francine, and Happy New Year. But aren't those adorable bisque porcelain piano babies? And if someone asked me what a piano baby was before now, I would say, I don't know. But that's what they are. They're in good shape. Aren't they adorable? You can tell by their faces they're older. So we are going to start calling these little piano babies down for Minnie. So we're going to go once to Minnie for that $10 bid. Man, they're in good condition. Going twice to Minnie for that $10 bid. Final and last call for these unique little sitters. I would have just called them a sitter and went with that, but hey, if they're a piano sitter, all good. So I think Minnie is going to be sold these piano sitters, and they are really adorable. They are definitely bisque porcelain, and we are sold to Miss Minnie. Congratulations, sweetie. Minnie. Those are really cute. I mean, I don't. Where are you going to put them, Minnie? Are you going to sit them on a like a little shelf, or they are really adorable. Man, they're in good shape. I just saw them, and they was over in the older section of the the thrift shop, and I thought, well, those look interesting. And I don't think I really ever Googled them. I just thought they were different, and so I just picked them up. Congratulations. Sometimes a lot of times I go on instinct when it comes to stuff like that. I just kind of think, I'm not going to put them I'll just put your name tag down at the toes on this desk. How cute is that? Okay, let's do these. I've had these for a little while. That was my earring that went up against that. But look at these. Thank you so much. Check it out. Just look at that. These are a very thin glass. I don't know if what their category they would be under. I've had these for a while, and it's time to say goodbye. So, but we want the particulars. Let me move that out of the way. These are a very thin type. Can't get a good shot of it here. There we go. Let's see. Aren't these so elegant? Just look at that. So let's check this out and see it's been so long I don't remember what it is. But I think now I gotta block off all this. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Let's see what else. Well, that seems to be the one. These are Arcadia etched champagne sherbet. Holy cow. Romanian glass. What? Oh my goodness. It's even better. These are Romanian glass. Mercy. The glasses have a capacity of of 6 ounces and stand 5 to 5.8 inches tall with a width of 4 inches. They are perfect for serving champagne or sherbet to your guests. Mercy. How many do they have? Sherbet. You're kidding me. Man, you would think the price they have on these things, they'd want rights to the company. My goodness. And there's only two of them. Gee. Either these are really special or she's delusional. But anyway, that's what they are. Arcadia etched champagne sherbet glasses. We have 4 of these. These are special, guys. This is not just any glassware. This is really their Arcadia etched champagne. Let's see. Let's start the bid. Let's start the bid on these at 12. And guys, if you seen what somebody wanted for just 2 of them, you'd faint. But they are beautiful. Arcadia. They are the glass, as you can see, the glass is very thin, but look at that design right there. Then you have it carries out on the bottom right there. The etching does. Very beautiful. And you get 4 of them. I don't see how some of these people make money on eBay for the prices they want to charge people. Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. But yeah, they have that etched little motif in there. So now it's time for a price drop again. Let me get something to drink. Today, at this moment in time, in this current situation, I am going to offer these for not 12 but $10 on a buy it now. The first one with $10 in the chat gets them, no question asked. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Monica said she ain't gonna pass up the opportunity. I could just see some of the rich ladies at a party holding their cup like that. Monica said 10. I'm not missing that train. So Monica, they are yours, and I'm going to set them very gingerly, might I add, on where I found them. But I'm going to indicate the winner of those glasses. Congratulations. Those are really pretty. Just something you don't see every day. You know what? On eBay, I looked what they wanted on eBay, and they wanted, for 2 of them, they wanted $25 for 2. Monica said she's spending her Christmas money. Well, I believe that, hey, it's your money. Spend it the way you want to, and forget you're a grown woman, and if you want the finer things in life, so be it. She's probably like me, that nobody can tell her nothing when she wants to buy something because it'll be sold regardless. Okay, Monica. Hey, nothing wrong with that. If you got the money, and you see something you like and the price is right, and why not? If you enjoy something, so be it. Life's too short, y'all. Okay, here we have a Gloria Vanderbilt, which is signed. Well, not, I mean, yeah, here's her signature right there. Gloria Vanderbilt. And it does have a lid to it, and I got to be careful with that lid because I'm bad about dropping things. And you have the beautiful swan on there, and it does have a lid. And we're going to start this one at 6. And by the way, this was made in France. Made in France. It says it right on right there. Let me get it up here where you can see it. Made in France. The closer I bring it, the least I can see it. Made in France, Gloria Vanderbilt. Nice little doohickey here. I guess you could put it in your bathroom or put fairy lights in it or whatever. It's a swan. Brian. It is a swan. This is the swan is kind of textured as well. Let me give you a measurement on it. It's a swan. So if you ever go in a store and you see Gloria Vanderbilt clothing, it's got a swan on it. It's almost 4 inches tall. It is about 3 and I would say about 3 1/4, almost 4. Cotton balls, cotton swabs, fancy soaps, little fancy soaps for a sit around, fairy lights would be cute in that. The swan is textured, very nice piece, and I got to watch myself with that lid. Yeah, but yeah, the swans are textured, and I guess if you had light in there, that would really. Tammy said 6. So we have Tammy at 6. Yeah, it's just a really nice little piece, and it is from France. It's got that sticker right on there. Made in France. So Tammy is the only one that I see in for this piece. So we're going to start calling this down for Tammy. So we're going to go once to Tammy for that $6 bid. There's your little sticker right there. Got it. We're going twice to Tammy. It's I like the grace of a swan, don't you? They're so beautiful. Final and last call. And we are sold to Tammy for $6. Congratulations. What a beautiful little piece there. Let's write your name on that. I dread this coming. It's supposed to get really cold here. And they said the word ice, and I don't think they meant vanilla ice. I think ice coming from the sky. So And that goes to Tammy. Congratulations. You know, when you get ice, I mean, if you get snow, that's one thing, but if you get ice, you can't go anywhere because you can't get any traction with it. Ooh, that's not good. It's even worse when you get ice and then snow falls on it because you have absolutely no traction at all. So, which is a bad, bad thing. And thank you, Miss Monica, for the rest of your information. Well, guys, I've had a fabulous time. We're not. It's 9:46, and I'm going to let you guys go. I really appreciate you for all your purchases. I do try to buy things that I know you guys like, and thank you, Brian. And the beat goes on. No, I'm kidding. So thank you, guys. Cold coming this way. We have to get to ready poor plants. I'm only been at the stop sign there, so I'm going to lose some things. Well, Tammy, we don't want you to get hurt while you're out there. Now, Tammy is a die-hard bidder and a YouTube person. She loves her, what's that word? FOMO, fear of missing out. But I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a wonderful afternoon, night/night. So until next auction, I love you guys. Stay safe. Happy New Year. And make 2025 your best year ever. I will definitely catch you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye bye.